course, you're currently on Entertainment Hub. Woohoo! Yes. Okay, so guys, today on the show we're gonna be talking about how to launch an album, or should I say, how to successfully launch a musical album or EP. Yes, I know some of you probably been wondering, how is it that every time you see these Nigerian music artists, I mean the superstars, they drop an album and you start seeing 100 million streams, 200 million streams, 100 million streams, 1 billion streams. Yes. Well, it's not something that they actually achieve in one day. It's something that, they do bit by bit, then eventually gets there. But how can you do yours? How can you become a superstar? How can you get 100,000 streams, 1 million streams, 20 million streams? Well, let's get you there. So now, dropping an album is not something that is easy. It's not something that you just go to bed, wake up, decide to do, get it done, and it happens. No, it doesn't just happen like that. It's something that takes a lot of plan, a lot of teamwork, and also patience. Yes. So now, for starter, how to do that is first you need to decide which songs are gonna be on the album. What is the album title going to be, and what do you want the album to say? Yeah. So now it's not just you going to the studio recording songs. No. Do you just want the entire album to just be, big, 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 playing all these noisy songs, just want to sing and just let people dance and dance and dance and dance away their sorrows? Or you just want to or maybe something happened in Nigeria recently and you feel okay, you would like to talk about it and you want the album to talk about it? Or is it that, okay, end SARS, yes, you want your album to end SARS, then use it to talk about it. So you need to decide what message do you want to pass across, what do you want your album to be all about. Then once you've been able to come up with that, then you start writing your songs. And yeah, it's not everybody that can decide to write a song about a particular thing. So since you're not that kind of person, I know some of us, you probably get to, you get to song probably while you're sleeping, or maybe you're doing something and the song just came to you and something like that. Then you quickly enter the studio, record it and stuff. So in essence, you just need to compile all the songs together. Probably you have recorded over 10 songs or over 10 tracks, over 20 tracks. Then the first thing you need to do is to gather people that are actually know what is called music, like someone who is a producer, someone who is who loves music so much that he can tell the difference between good songs and bad songs. Or even when listening to songs, he doesn't just listen to the beats, listen to everything, the technical, the lyrics, every sound on the song, someone like that. Then you need to get a neutral person, somebody who doesn't really know much about music, just love to listen to them. So probably a friend, a family, you had a person there. Then a producer, a radio presenter. You gather all these people, get them in a room or somewhere, or a conference room, then play your song to them one after the other. Let them choose for you. Yeah, not like helping you to decide, just using their opinion. But at the end of the day, you get to pick what's important out of whatever it is they've told you. Then pick what you think works best for you. Then add your own decision, opinion to it. Then make a decision. But anyway, they still need to listen to it. Let them tell you what they feel the song sounds like. Oh, this one sounds better, because trust me, you can't actually know for yourself if you are good or bad. It's people that will tell you if you are good or bad. But then it's not left to you to decide if what they say about you is true or wrong. Yeah, so the same thing applies to your album. When they listen to the song, let them give you what they think. Then you now look at it. Okay, all these things that these people said, is it true or not? If it's true, then you get to know, then oh, this is what you need to work on. This is not what you need to work on. then you know, oh, this is where you need to do better, and this is where you know. So the same way you use that same opinion to pick the songs, then you also ask them to, ask for their opinion, to tell you which song they think will do better in the market. Which one will give you more rating, which one will people will be willing to buy, which one will put you out there, which one will help establish your brand, your genre of music, and helps to establish you as an artist. So after that meeting, then you go back to your drawing board, realign yourself, yourself, correct your mistakes, then put everything back together again. Then the next thing is you now need to start working on your graphic designs. So now you need to decide. If you are a graphic designer, then you need to decide, okay, what do you want your graphics to look like? What is the storyline behind your album, or a particular single that is going to be the lead song on the album? Okay, if you're not a graphic designer, then you're giving the job to someone. You need to tell the person the story behind the album, or the particular lead song on the album. Then let the person use it to come up with a fantastic artwork, which you'll be using for your graphic design and your album cover. Then when you've been able to come up with that, then the next thing is what we call promotion. You don't just put your song out there on the music distribution platforms and expect people to just, rush in there to download it. You need to create awareness for it. Yep. Yes. You need to create awareness for it. So how do you do that? So the first thing you need to do is, okay, so let's say your song is about parenthood. Yeah. Let's say the song is about parenthood. So what do you need to do? You need to start creating buzz. You need to start creating stories, conversations around your album about parenthood. You need to start creating conversation around parenthood with friends on social media. You need to, if you are a very popular person, you need to start talking about parenthood. Let people start trying to, focus people's mind on that angle where your album is coming from. So that when the album eventually drops, people will feel like, oh, this is what this guy has been talking about. They want to hear the entire song, and because of that, they will go online and start streaming it. But if you don't create that buzz, it will just be there. So now, let's say you're not a popular person. Well, you need to hire the service of social media influencers, bloggers, who else again? Yeah, anybody that has followers. So tell them, okay, this is the story behind your album, and you want them to create a new story around it, and you want them to help you to channel people's mind towards that direction. So then you start creating something like viral videos. Yeah, viral videos. You pick one of the songs on the album which actually applies, which actually talks extensively about the thing that the album stands for. So then you cut out part of the song to create a viral video, showing your face or any button space, depending on the concept you want to use. So by the time you drop the viral video, pay the social media influencers to push it and everything, people get to watch it and they be like, oh, I can't wait to hear this song. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Then why people already, being curious, being anxious, oh, they can't wait to see this song and blah, blah, blah. Then you drop a single, boom. Then when you drop a single, then people will go for the single. Oh wow, this is awesome. Wow, this particular song is so nice, it's so good. Mind you, some people, painting a story about parenthood or something nice doesn't work, which explains why some people go the extra mile of playing a prank. Yeah, for example, like, you remember an artist in Nigeria, I don't want to mention his name. You remember an artist in Nigeria who actually faked his own death? Yeah, fake it that he was dead. The news broke everywhere, spread everywhere. People were so sorry for him. And they just signed that guy to so record label a few months ago. Chai, see life. Man, after all the struggles and everything to be superstar, eventually got signed and died. Only for us to wake up 24 hours later and they're like, oh, sorry, this guy did not die, yo. It was all a miscommunication and blah blah blah. And the next thing we know, they just drop an album on us. Boom! And because we already pity the guy, even people that doesn't even know who he is. Should I mention his name? Do you think I should mention his name? No. I'm not going to mention his name because it could affect his career. I don't know who he's watching. So now I'm not going to mention his name, but you can think about it. Yeah. The person was signed. He's no longer with them though. Was signed to 5-star record back then. So go and guess. Yeah, I've given you a clue. 5-star record that back then. So go and guess. So just like that, this guy dropped an album on us. Bam! Even those who doesn't know who he is then now know who he is because they said he's dead. And the next thing we know, they drop an album. The album went viral from 0 to number 1 on all charts and sold millions and blah blah blah. And this guy just makes so much money on his faking his own death. I will give you another example. I also know there's another popular artist in Nigeria as well who actually faked a fight with his own manager. Yeah, he faked a fight with his own manager. In fact, the fight was so intense to the point that they revealed the secret of each other, insulted each other on social media, did videos, blah, 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 bashing here and there. 48 hours later, was it even 48 hours or a week? Yeah, I think it lasted for a week. There was a lot of back and forth with bloggers. In fact, it even became a fight between fans. Like some fans are insulting, are defending the artist, while some are defending the manager. It was terrible. Only for us to realize that, the artist came out and was like, he's sorry, it was just a joke, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing, this guy just dropped a single. Bam! And the single sold out. Because we want to hear what he has to say. There's one thing about music and artists. When they have some serious issues going on in their life, especially the good ones, there's no way they will not add it to their song. That is how you get to know if what they said actually happened, because they will add it in the song. They will say so. They will say something about it directly or indirectly in their song. So that way you know that guy was actually saying a true life story. I mean, he said it again. So that's another person. Then another guy again. There's a guy that we all know very well. In fact, in Africa right now, if you are counting top 5 international artists from Nigeria, if you don't mention his name as number 1, you mention his name as number 2. This guy, every time he wants to drop a single or EP, he is so good at it. Is either he will announce that he's having a fight with his wife, with his girlfriend, or he will have a fight with his baby mama, or he will have a fight with one of his Mabel mates, or he will have a fight with one politician. Something must just happen. There must just be something that will happen. And he will trend and trend and trend and trend for days. Then the next thing, he will just announce it. Guys, an album is coming or EP is coming. I'm dropping my single in so day. And that's it. And the next thing... So now, in fact, we've gotten used to it to the point that whenever something comes up, people will just I think there's an album coming up, or a single is coming up, because we are used to this. We are used to this trick. We are used to the trick. He does it all the time, so we already know. Anytime so person is having problem, you know who I'm talking about? The DMW King. Yes. Anytime he wants to drop an album or something, he must create a controversy around himself. And before you know what's going on, this guy will just drop an album or EP or single, and it will just spread before you know what's going on. Because people have been talking about it, so you can do the same. You can find something, you can go to the streets, do some crazy things, and let it go viral online, pay some social media. For example, there's a lady that's been trending over the week. The girl was in there's a video. The girl was carrying a tray, and although I would not deny that she doesn't have in fact, she have a very, very beautiful angelic voice. She sings so well. Okay, but the first time I saw that video, I told myself that yes, this lady, they just package her like she's suffering, she's this. It's all a promotion idea. They just want to use it to introduce him to them because they know that they're just playing on people's intelligence. They're only playing on people's emotion because they know the moment they say, see this girl, we get fine voice like this. Now you can't do Nigeria, they suffer so, you know. Make it look as if the girl is suffering, the parents are poor and all. Immediately I saw that video, I was like, there's something off about this video. The video is not real. This storytelling is not real. I think this is just a promo. I went on Twitter and I checked and I saw a long list of the lady's name. Different accounts. And I'm like, wow. I said it that this lady all this is just a work of a management, trying to create a name for this girl by painting a pity scenario whereby she's from a poor family, she's a hawker that somebody stumbled on and decided to record her and put her on social media. I know that story is just fake. They're just playing on people's intelligence. And the next thing to not make it worse, they went too far. Actually, they went too far. They already created that buzz. People already feel so sorry for the girl. They're already willing to, if they had just dropped a single about from the girl or EP from the girl that period, trust me, it will sell. But they now did too much. They did too much by posting a fake information that, Christian Amanpour want to interview the girl. Immediately I saw that, I was like, come on, guys. Now you're going too far. Really, Christian Amanpour, for real? Then they said Rihanna called her. And she posted, oh my God, I spoke with Rihanna. Really? You already created a story around yourself. People already love the story, even though it's not true. They really love it. They're already eating it with their two hands. So just keep maintain that fame and drop your EP or single, and people will just rush and listen to it and follow you. You won. That's it. But they did too much. They don't need to. They shouldn't have brought in Christian Amanpour trying to interview her or Rihanna calling her. All that is too much. It's now really making it look like a fake. Yeah, it's not making it look like a fake. And it's a confirmation to people like me already knows that it's all fake from the beginning. It's a confirmation that yes, it's truly a fake because now you give us a reason to make research. I went to search. I did not see any place on social media where Amanpour said, you want to interview this Sally girl. And likewise, some other social media influencers too. They went online and search. They didn't see anywhere on Christian Amanpour's page where she said, she wants to interview her. So they manipulated the tweet and everything that you saw. That's going too far. So you don't need to go too far. Just do a little. Let people hit the emotion. Let them feel so sorry for you to an extent. You don't need to do anything further. That period where they are doing that, just tell them, please, I'm dropping a single soon, I'm dropping EP soon, please, help me to stream, help me to do that. See, they will stream it, they will love you because you already created a mentality of, I need help to them. And they already buy the idea and they are really, really, really ready to help you. So just stick to that. Don't go too much. So that's it because that kind of fame doesn't last. The moment people you eventually become better, they will forget about that fact that you used to be a girl or a boy who doesn't have a shoe but now can afford lots of shoes. So now you need to just keep it simple and straight and you make your money. So now, that being said, so after creating a buzz around yourself, then drop a single. When you drop the single, people will love it. They will scream, shout, oh, we love you, we do this, we do that. Now, after you've done that, then you drop your EP or album. So when you drop your EP or album, people that love you will go for it. They will download, stream, share for you, everything. Then, the next thing you now need to do is, don't wait for 1 year before you drop another single. 2 months or 3 months after, hit them with another single. That will be your confirmation single to prove to them that yes, aside from all the story you painted, you are actually good. You are actually good. Okay, let me give you an example. Adekunle Gold has been in the music scene for a very, very, very long time. Then somehow, someone gave him the idea, or God gave him the idea that, hey, why not redo a One Direction song? Then he went for it. He did One Direction song. Everybody loved the song. You remember what song that is? Sade. Yeah, Sade is a rendition of One Direction. Story of My Life. That's what Adekunle Gold converted to Sade. Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ń toast ẹ ò Sade. One Direction put it this way: story of my life, I've made it up, and have all night until the naughty night. Okay. Story of my life. Yeah. So he did that song, and it went viral. People love it. That wow, story, One Direction, Nigerian version, blah blah blah. We love it, and immediately he followed it up with another single. Then he hits us back to back like 4 or 5 times. Then he drops an album. Then we saw that, okay, this guy is actually good. He just need us to pay attention to him. And we did. And today Adekunle Gold is a big artist. In fact, not just a big Nigerian artist, but an international artist. One of the biggest voice in Nigeria, exporting good music out of Nigeria. So trust me, once you have been able to do all of that, then after that, look for a popular artist in the industry that you can collabo with. As you do that, as you're doing that, collabo with this, that, and that, drop it, then compile everything together again, make it a hippie, create another story around it, and drop it. Before you know, you are international. It's not that simple though. Yeah, I know you're probably saying, see how he's just saying it as if it's so simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's a lot of work, a lot of personal work, a lot of teamwork, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of running here and there, a lot of time in the studio recording, a lot of time thinking, a lot of time in brainstorming. So much work. But one thing that will make it worth the while is if you are willing to do it, your determination and your zeal to make it as a music artist. That's what will put you up there. Nothing more, nothing less. So guys, that's all I've got for you on the show today. So guys, join me again next week as I bring you another interesting episode of Entertainment Talk right here on Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio station. My name is still Remeno Jula, CCAK Renova. And in case you want to make me your, manager, I'm open for you. As long as you're ready to work. But if you're not ready to work, get my name out of your mouth and don't call my number. Thank you. Okay, so guys, stay connected. Keep listening to Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio station. And I'm going to be leaving you with this amazing jam titled Hallelujah by Mastercraft featuring Zlatan Belashmoda. Let's go.